Floats through the air with the greatest of ease, the daring young man on the flying trapeze.
Welcome to The Place of Places, a chapter-by-chapter analysis of William Saroyan's 1972 memoir, Places Where I've Done Time. There are 68 chapters in this book, addressing different significant times and places in Saroyan's life. Think of this video series as a sort of companion piece that contextualizes the times and places and gives more information about each. I'm Dory Meyer, archivist at Forever Saroyan, an archive dedicated to the Saroyan family, founded and managed by William's cousin, Charles Janigian, in San Jose, California. And there's Charles with William and the notorious Uncle Aram, who appeared throughout William's stories. A quick biography of William Saroyan. He was born in Fresno, California in 1908 to Armenian immigrants Takui and Armanok Saroyan. When Armanok died of a burst appendix in 1911, William and his 3 siblings were moved to an orphanage in Oakland while their mother worked in San Francisco. In 1916, the family reunited and moved back to Fresno for 10 years, where many significant events in Saroyan's life took place. In 1926, the family moved to San Francisco, and in 1934, Saroyan became famous for his short story collection, The Daring Young Man on the Flying Trapeze. Incidentally, this title was inspired by the 1934 hit song Man on the Flying Trapeze, popularized by comedian Walter O'Keefe, in which you heard at the beginning of this video. The original song was written in 1867 about the famous trapeze artist and flying trapeze inventor, Jules Léotard. Anyway, after that, Saroyan lived in New York, Los Angeles, Paris, and briefly in other locales, and remained popular in the public spotlight until the 1950s, after which his star began to fade. Our website, www.foreversaroyan.com, has a more detailed biography, and Wikipedia's is pretty good too. Saroyan was always incorporating the atmosphere of his locations into his stories, so much so that oftentimes the towns end up as important characters in his stories. He wrote dozens of stories where place was integral, including the Central Valley and Fresno in My Name is Aram, the fictional town of Ithaca, which was based on Fresno, in The Human Comedy, Nick's Pacific Street Saloon in The Time of Your Life, the streets of San Francisco in The Daring Young Man on the Flying Trapeze, and countless others. Oftentimes, places were even part of the story titles. Take a look at our extensive bibliography of his plays, novels, memoirs, lyrics, and short stories on our website to see for yourself. Also note that we have included every publishing instance of each story that we could find, so that you can get a feel for what his most popular stories and essays were, and when they first appeared in print, since he so often first published in magazines. In this video series, every time we cover a place, I'll add it to the Saroyan map. You'll notice that most of the stories take place in California. Though he lived in other places in his life, Saroyan was a Californian to the core. 57% of the stories in this book take place